What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Dillian, the body snatcher Whyte. Get this, Dillian Whyte thinks that Joshua might be scared off if he stops Franklin in 2 rounds. Dillian Whyte says Anthony Joshua might have second thoughts about fighting him if he destroys Jermaine Franklin in 2 rounds in their fight this Saturday night at the OVO Arena in London. And this is what he said, quote, he said, "I just didn't perform up to my ability, and that was one of those nights for me," said Dillian Whyte. About his loss to Tyson Fury, he said he's undefeated, he's got a bit of a ranking, and he's the one that was talking the most shit, said Whyte, and asked why he chose Jermaine Franklin. He says none of those other guys were willing to step up, and he stepped up. It's a credit to him. I respect him for doing that, and he's dangerous. He's an undefeated heavyweight. He's very dangerous and believes he can beat me. I don't know if he generally believes it, but he's saying it. And his coach, Jesse Addison, is saying that they're going to kill me and destroy me. I don't know. He was saying some wild stuff. I had to smack one of his guys. Franklin, wasn't saying shit, but his guys were doing a lot of talking. Dimitri Salita and Jesse Bozo, whatever his name is, he was talking shit, but Jesse was too far. So I smacked the closest one to me, which was the promoter, Dimitri. But Jermaine Franklin is a punk. He didn't do shit. If I was with Eddie Hearn and someone smacked him, I'm talking about a guy that I'm fighting. I would defend him. I would back him. And he said about Anthony Joshua, he said, Anthony Joshua is a guy that may be scared if I destroy this undefeated fighter in 2 rounds. And let me counterpunch. I think that Anthony Joshua is not afraid of Dillian Whyte at this point. I don't think he ever was. I think, if anything, Anthony Joshua is looking for the next biggest challenge. And I believe that AJ is not really interested in going backwards. You know, the only person that I could probably see him wanting to fight again was Alexander Usyk. That's if he wants to fight him, right? But someone that he's already defeated, someone that he's already knocked spark out like Dillian Whyte, I don't think he's interested at all, let alone intimidated. You know what I mean? So I don't think that's the case. I don't think that, you know, Anthony Joshua would be afraid of Dillian Whyte. However, I think, if anything, if Dillian Whyte went in there and knocked out Jermaine Franklin in 2 rounds, I think that would give him more of a precedent to fight him, simply because he's bounced back. Okay, so he's lost one this year, and he's got some get back again later this year. You know, and he, you know, snatched a young heavyweight fighter's from him in the process. You know, and if it's like a highlight reel or something that went viral, well, I think that would warrant, you know, accolades for Dillian Whyte to build up some type of buzz around Dillian Whyte in order to get an AJ fight. But AJ himself, afraid of Dillian Whyte? No, I don't think so. I think Anthony Joshua was probably fed up with the fact of fighting Dillian Whyte. And I think if Dillian Whyte wanted to fight with AJ, I think he should do exactly what Jarrell Miller did, right? Which just talks all kind of shit, but I don't think nobody can do it like Jarrell. Me personally, you know, because Dillian Whyte, pretty soon, he'll just want to come to blows instead of, you know, cap back and forth. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Dillian Whyte stating that AJ might be scared if he stops Jermaine Franklin too fast. And I'm going to leave you guys with this. I think if he can stop him in 2 rounds, please do. Because there's no guarantee that Jermaine Franklin won't land the uppercut that may change the course of Dillian Whyte's career once again and put him out. Because one thing we don't need from Dillian Whyte or his career is him getting knocked out again. Okay, because if that's the case, if he gets knocked out again, he's finished. There will be no more headliners. I don't think anyone would want to pay, you know, especially a guy like Jermaine Franklin that's little known. I don't think, because he's went from here to there to there, and he gets knocked out again, he will be here. Okay, so I don't think he's marketable at this particular stage or a level at his career if he gets stopped by Jermaine Franklin. So, again, that's his Achilles heel. And if he can get Jermaine Franklin out of there in 2 rounds, I suggest do that before Jermaine Franklin throws the counter to the left hook I'm seeing Dillian Whyte land with an uppercut. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Dillian Whyte's thoughts on AJ. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.